Pain is tricky. The illusion of looking outward, when it's always within. Pain's grand illusion. Pain is a master illusionist. It convinces you it's about someone else, that the betrayal, the heartbreak, the injustice, all originate from out there. It has you scanning the horizon for villains, assigning blame, telling stories about why you feel the way you do. It's him, it's her, it's them, it's that situation, it's that moment in time. If only that hadn't happened, I wouldn't feel this way. But what if pain isn't where you think it is? What if pain is an internal experience that only seems external? What if every time you point at something outside yourself as the cause of your suffering, you're being tricked, redirected away from the real place healing can happen? The misdirection that keeps you stuck. Like a magician guiding your eyes away from the sleight of hand, pain wants you to look outward. It's easier to believe that someone did this to you than to consider that the pain is actually coming from within. Because if it's out there, you're powerless. You have to wait for them to change. You have to hope the world rearranges itself to bring you peace. You have to make others behave differently just to feel okay. But what happens when you stop looking out there? What happens when you realize pain has never been in the hands of another person? The shift from powerless to peaceful. The moment you realize pain is happening inside you, not to you, something shifts. You might not feel instantly healed, but you stop chasing, you stop waiting, you stop believing that relief is in the hands of anyone but you. And suddenly there's peace, not because you've solved anything, but because you're not searching for answers where they don't exist. No person, no situation, no past event has to change. The only thing that has to change is where you're looking. Pain is a mirror, not a curse. If pain is within you, then it's showing you something about you. Not as punishment, but as reflection. It's bringing up old wounds, old beliefs, old fears that were already there. The situation didn't create them, it just revealed them. And that means healing isn't about fixing the world, it's about seeing what's already within you and meeting it with understanding instead of resistance. So where do you look? If not out there, then where? You look at the stories you tell yourself. You look at the patterns that keep repeating. You look at what this pain reminds you of. You ask, what is this feeling showing me about myself? What belief is fueling this suffering? Is this an old wound wearing a new face? If I stopped blaming, what would I have to feel? Pain loses its grip when you stop running from it and start listening to it. The freedom of owning your pain. This doesn't mean you excuse bad behavior. This doesn't mean you pretend nothing affects you. It means you stop giving your power away to external forces. The world will always give you opportunities to blame, but it will also always give you opportunities to wake up. The choice is yours. So the next time pain shows up, ask yourself, am I being tricked? Am I looking out there when I should be looking in here? Because the moment you stop chasing shadows, you finally find the light.